Well, let's do now. Let's do now. Is answered directly. No? If it were presented to you that there is a possibility to awaken to your natural state at no real cost, today, now, are you open for that?
Yes.
Ah. So simply I say that, and for this, I don't know if you're comfortable standing up? You're
Yes,
comfortable?
yes.
Okay. So the simple guidance is that in order to come to that recognition profoundly, then I would ask some simple things, which is, as I started to say, all thoughts about the past, just don't engage with anything about past, just for the short time that we're going to spend now. So like where you studied before, what you did before, an experience that took place 10 years ago, or don't engage about it. It is not going to support your seeing right now. Can we agree with that? So just about thoughts about past, we say, okay, don't include that now, leave that. And anything about future, like, I would love to be able to realize the self and then to help other people. No, don't engage with anything. So no intention that in the future I want to do this, this is how I'd like to live in the world, I hope to do this and that. Just leave these thoughts altogether. That, if you can do that, and you can, is going to produce immediately the possibility of your recognition today, right here, right now. So if you don't engage about thoughts regarding the past and also about future, leave that alone. It's possible? Yeah, I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask you for a response. It's very important like that. You see? Also, anything about definitions of yourself. This is how I grew up. This is the kind of person I am. This is my temperament. I am this or that. Leave that. Don't talk. It's not important if you wish to discover your true self. Don't talk about yourself or who you think you are. Leave that alone. Is it possible? Okay. I said about past, don't talk about past or think about past. Future also, don't talk about future for a moment. And even present moment. We're here now. Don't be relating, I wonder how other people are doing with this. And no, just cut all of that. And you can. It's not difficult. So in effect, I'm asking you to remain empty of thoughts, concepts, even though they may appear to come. Don't follow them, don't hold, don't combine yourself with them. Is it possible? Okay, so let's be with that. There's no thoughts of past. I'm not asking you to go and put them somewhere. I'm just saying you simply don't engage with that. And also about future, what you want to achieve, anything like that, don't engage with that. That's already a huge weight removed from you. And even about the present, you are here right now. Nothing to think about. Now, if I ask of you like this, empty, empty. You are not a container for thoughts or feelings, more like an open space. Just this. You have not done anything at all. So pay attention to your natural inner environment, free from thought activity, from intention. Simple. Let's stay with it like that for now. Then also, a thought may come, okay, I've done that, now what? Don't touch now what? No next. Just stay as you are there. Not waiting. Not waiting. And really do it, because I'm not going to repeat it. The one who follows will find. So, I'm guiding you like this to demonstrate the simplicity of what is and its limitlessness right now, and that is existing in you as your own self. Not engaging with thoughts or feelings or emotions. You may find that just by saying that, some energy wants to go to pick up on some thought. You're aware of that, but don't participate. Stay empty of future thoughts, past thoughts, present thoughts. Self-definition, the idea of who you are. Also, don't hold any shape at all now. Really do it. When we are finished with the exercise in a short while, you can take back all these things that you're suspending for a moment. Just leave them aside. I'm not asking you to destroy any thought or nothing. Just don't engage with anything for just these few moments. Simple. This I know you can follow, if you choose. So empty, empty, empty. Empty even of the one who is trying to be empty. Nothing, holding no definition, nothing at all. When you have done this, or when this is clear for you, you're here. Only by doing this, and really doing this, I can ask you very few questions, very important questions, and you respond yes or no about it. But you must respond. If you're free of thoughts and memories, ideation of past and future and self-assessments, descriptions, finish all this mental activity, psychological activity, engagement with feelings and emotions, leave aside. You can do this. This power you have. Simple. Now that you are here, I may ask you a question. Pay attention to just what is now. Don't create, don't visualize, nothing to imagine. Empty. In your emptiness, I will put this question. What is it that is here now? Beyond thought, beyond intention, beyond memory, just what is. If everything could be taken out, thoughts, feelings, memories, intention, dreams, attachments, if everything could be taken out so that you're totally empty, they will remain that which cannot be taken out. It simply is. I'm just going to call this the what is, or the sense of isness. Now I ask you, you're here. You are here. That which you are aware of in this empty field, is it personal, anything here? Please respond. No, it is not personal. Is it a belief that remains now? Pay attention. You alone can answer this for yourself. What is your experience? Are you perceiving? Is it a belief that's left here? No. An object of any form? whatever it is that is here. Have you created it? Huh? No, you've not created, okay. Did it suddenly appear? No, it did not appear, it does not appear. Stay as you are. So in this object-free space, is it a mood? Not a mood. Is there some limit to it? Any boundary beyond which it does not exist anymore? No, it is not. That which is, yeah. Can it become sick? Could it become depressed in itself? Pay attention only to yourself. This is only your seeing. There's no one to confer with. Don't speak with anybody. Out of your own self, answer me like this, you see. Here is a good question. Whatever it is that is, can it fade? Meaning that if you went for a walk, can it disappear? Can it become weaker? No, it cannot. And you have already said it is not an object. It is not an object. Can it be, is it a philosophy? Is it religious? Can it be for or against anyone? No. Can it be lost? I need to hear from you. Here's a strong one. I asked you before, did you create or imagine it? You said no. How about, was it born? Only from within yourself you can answer. Was this born? No. Can it die? Do you feel you have the capacity to answer this question? Yes. Can it be possessed by one group of people? No. Does it judge? And now, last question I ask for now. What will you have to do to reach it? Not even one step? No. Let's just be with this for a second. No? Just be here. So, if you can confirm whatever this is, I'm not going to call it any particular name, I'm just referring to it as whatever is, what is really here, or the isness, or awareness, or whatever. You say it is not a form, it is not an object that you are perceiving. You did not imagine or create it. Are you in a state of hypnosis? No. I ask if there's a limit to it, a boundary beyond which it is no more, and you say there is no limit to it. I ask also, can it fade? Meaning, as time passes, can it get weaker? You say, it cannot, it's not like that. You are discovering this now, but where has it been all your life? Again? It must be here. No? I ask you, was it created or was it born? And you say, unborn, not born. Then, similar question, can it die or end? And you say, it cannot end. I ask you, can it become sick or depressed? And you say, it cannot be sick or depressed. And then I ask one question, how far away from you is it? And you say, no distance at all. So if this is true, your answers are true from your way, from your place of seeing, then what you are aware of and what we are speaking about is your own self. It is your own self. It is not merely an object. It is not a mood. It is not merely a feeling. It is not a philosophy. It is not a belief. It is not a religion. Is it an opinion? I ask you, can it fade? You say no. Are you imagining it? You say, no, not imagining. Was it born? You say, no. I say, you've been aware of it now, but where has it been all your life? You say, it's always been here. You say, can it die? You say, no. You didn't seem to require some time to think about it, because why? It is directly perceived. I say, how long will it take you to get to it? How much distance to cover? You say, no distance also. Therefore, I summarize that this must only be true if it is yourself. Not your person, but the truth of you. Do you need to think about it again? Could it be true? Or is the usual daily idea that we have of ourselves, is that the truth? Is it two truths? Is it that the usual way that we speak about ourselves is our relative conditioned identity that is always changeful? Is this that we speak about, is this changeful? So that's it. Exercise finished. Exercise finished. Now we can pick up our old stuff back again. As promised, it will still be there if you want. What would you have to do to be this that you have responded to? What do you need to do? Maybe the mind will say, "Oh, that was fun. Wow, okay, let's get back to reality." Yes. My problem is, or is this only true as an exercise? So sometimes I say, my God, you don't realize what you are seeing and what you are recognizing. Continue to look like this. This is the invitation. That's the invitation of the invitation. To sit and to look and to reflect and to experience directly, to verify, to recognize directly. Is it a disappointing discovery? Is it true? Or is it true only sometime? So, in recognizing this, we see that it is as though a cloud of conditioning or conditioned thought floats in and attention is given to that. The reflex through conditioning is that we accept through memory and habit that the idea we have of ourselves is the truth of ourselves. In this way, you can recognize that which is seen and verified, because maybe some people who are studying these things may come and say, "You people are crazy. We are scientists. We are professionals. We know that you are just imagining these things. You cannot possibly know that this is unending. You are just a person. How can you know that this is limitless? Come on, wake up." They may say to that, like you. We are studying these things for years. We cannot be speaking so irrefutably about something. But here I am asking you, without any practice, even without any belief, without any religion, even you can come. And even as an atheist you can come. And I can ask you these questions, and you probably answer in the same way. Because here there are no real differences of personalities. It's your impersonal reality. You did not create it. It is inherent in you. It is synonymous with the self. You are this self. Dreaming, you are this person. I don't want to put too many words there, because it is enough that you sit and maybe listen to the invitation again, because it cannot give you, it can only remind you of that which you imagine you have separated from. And as you continue to confirm these things, you will see that automatically, spontaneously, the understanding of this is a blessing. Every aspect of your expression is touched by it. In your dynamic life, you'll find that all this movement is arising in the unmoving. That is the outcome of the pointers of Sri Ramana Maharshi and every sage, every jnani who has seen. This jnani principle is your own self, actually. The person is merely a mask, a shadow of the self. So my encouragement would be, you may, by grace, have received a very profound experience in the past. And the tendency can be, ever since then, you're looking to repeat this particular experience. Other experiences cannot match up to it. It's like your first love. You're trying to say, oh, can I get this one? And nothing can match up with your first love because it is sweetened by memory also. So leave all that. That which happened contributed to you being here now. See freshly now. The self is not limited to a past experience. The self cannot be past. But the play of time appears in it. The play of change happens in it because of the dynamic aspect of this consciousness that is moving as time and change. As you listen and you grasp, you'll be able to confirm you are at the place of the formless and the unchanging. We need not be afraid of that. The mind will create fear about it. It will tell you, look, you're stagnating, you're not able to change. I mean, it's horrible. But if you pay attention to the actuality of what is present in you, you are free and confirmed free. And that is the joy of sharing the invitation to say, look how simple. What have you done actually? Even deserving is not needed actually. Recognition, acknowledgement, acceptance, gratitude of seeing, joy of being. We don't have to try and work out life. Your mind is an inadequate instrument to solve the mystery of life. You are the mystery and that which is aware of mystery. But at the moment it can seem it's not enough to say that because mind wants proof. Show me. It is proven. But it has to be proven again and again. You have heard the Gitas, I've read from them, the Gitas, they have a tendency to almost repeat, because we picked up ignorance through repetition also. And so the truth is to be reminded of us. Remember who you are. Look, confirm. We don't have to do all these amazing things. Yes, amazing things can happen. But we are here to discover what you are, not to create. While we are in the mode of ego or personhood, you naturally are attracted to keep on creating things, creating the sense of yourself. But is it the truth? Or is it a version? Don't look to repeat any experience. Because even if they are being repeated, It is you who are perceiving them. You who observe repetition, you yourself are unrepeatable, ever fresh, ever fresh. While we have the conviction of personhood, there will continually be new lands to explore, new journeys to go on. And so we go on experience after experience, life after life, life, death, life, story, on. And all this is a dance, a movement inside your infiniteness, which we have failed to grasp. You are the infinite experiencing finiteness. If you know this, there's a huge joy in you. When you confirm this, not by determination, but by insight and understanding and direct experience, you are living in the confirmation of yourself. I will not convince you, I only show. But the seeing must be yours. On my way into this room this morning, someone asked me, help me to be liberated. This is liberation. To know what you are beyond psychological or intellectual conviction. To know directly and irrefutably what you have been shown and confirmed. Only honor that seeing, digest your seeing, assimilate your seeing. It is enough. When you discover, and as you are discovering the truth, you will never stagnate, because stagnation is a quality of mind and person. You are the unchanging, the infinite, the uncreated self. This is a mortal body, but the immortal one is present in it. The bodies may change, but the self is unchanging. To know that is freedom. To not know this is continued bondage. What you read and understand, you must know and confirm. It must combust into spirit, into direct experience. It cannot stay only as conceptual knowledge. Conceptual knowledge must combust into spirit. I can give you nothing. I can only help to remove the apparent ignorance that makes us believe that we are time-bound. This is a time-bound body, but the timeless is present in it. And while this body is still warm, use this time to discover the timeless. Today is such satsang. But once this is recognized in you, a fear will come. The storm is coming. And this storm is all that has been untrue that we have absorbed in life, knowingly or unknowingly. And now you will begin to detox, and it will feel like you're losing everything. But I tell you ahead of time, put your hands together and be thankful to grace. Say, thank you for picking me up and putting me in this fire of freedom. Leave nothing unburnt, because what you are cannot be burnt. Only what you are not can be burnt. And you must be strong to be free. But whatever you need, you already have in abundance. It cannot come from somewhere else. We imagine we are weak because we give so much importance to the personal mind. But you are not this mind. You are the self, the supreme self. This is not a compliment I'm paying to you. It is not flattery I give you. It is something that your being longs to know. And yet your mind refutes it. Waste no time. There's a power operating inside each one. A power that works also to keep you in the state of personhood and to prolong and perpetuate the state of personhood, to go from life after life after life after life. And there's another power in you that works to evolve and to elevate to consciousness, to raise to higher altitudes of consciousness, to release you in your freedom. We must understand these powers. You must also understand the mechanism of the psychological mind, because you must understand your powers. If you have been a seeker, you must also become a finder. But when you seek, whatever you seek, when you find it, the seeker is no longer here. They merge into one. So even if you feel your mind doesn't get it, it's okay. It's okay. It will be a mind bypass today. That the serum is in. And the serum is only a reminding of what you can never not be, but imagine we have lost. And even as you hear this, if you hear these things in an open heart, not with a suspicious mind, already so much burden is being lifted from you. So much space is opening up inside you. So much joy will come, so much love, so much peace. From where will it come? From in you it will come. From in you it will come. I am happy today because I feel I've come here, it was meant that I come here. And some moments have been a little struggle because I feel sometimes that there is a lot of mind energies playing here, even at the very holy foot of Arunachala. And I'm happy to remind you, you don't have to struggle so much. It is grace's joy to return to you what you feel you have lost. So it is my joy to point the simplicity, because I cannot give you. That is my joy. I cannot give you because you are already what you search. If anything, only to remove this ignorance. And you grow from strength to strength. Mind will keep on sending you from journey to journey, life after life. That even as you continue to protect ego, it is preparing another birth, another womb for your next birth. And yet you are the birthless one, the unborn awareness, imperishable. That is the truth. That is the truth. And truth cannot be helped. It can only be discovered. It cannot be created. It is the uncreated one. You have a creation body, and this body is ever changing. The organs are changing. Everything is changing. All that you see, all that you imagine, all that you remember, all that you are attached to, all that you desire, one day will be gone. Except this that I am helping to show you, which I cannot give you. I can only help you and remind you of what you can never not be. That is all. And if this is the outcome of this short time here in Tiruvannamalai, I'm on my way. It's okay. But I'll feel happy for you that if you take this and keep it, don't keep it in a treasure box, but keep it in your heart. It will stay with you. And this long dream of struggle and suffering will also be gone. I am the timeless one, but I am no more timeless than you. If we are not careful, mind will keep on giving you more duties, more things to do. And in life, there will be things to do. Take care of your family, take care of your loved ones, be free, move with joy and openness, with integrity in this life. All this is perfectly fine. But if you are going to be in the dream, at least be awake in this dream. And that is all.